Hello, this is Bobby B. Smith, aka Dr. Smith, and I'm here to talk to you guys about Arcade1ups. Now, I do think that Arcade1ups are a brilliant product. It's a little bit niche, but it's definitely up the alley of video game collectors. Now, over the last month and a half, I've been able to contact Arcade1up, have some conversations personally, as well as not personally, as professionally through my Galaxy of Geek website, as well as through my own Arcade1up cabinet that I have purchased to try to figure out how Arcade1up are doing things. Now, again, I do think that Arcade1ups are a great product, but they are definitely flawed, at least with the first wave of arcade cabinets. So let's dive into what I have found out through Arcade1ups. Again, I don't want to trash Arcade1ups because this is their first line, their first wave, and it's a brand new product. And I do think it's a great product and has a lot of potential. But I've learned one big thing through all this is that they have really not delivered properly on their first wave of products, customer service wise, as well as some defects that have gone through on their products. Um, they have not officially released how many defects have come out on their products, and they won't. But from my estimation, it's probably around a 5% defect, whether it is a monitor defect with dead pixels, which my cabinet has a dead pixel. Um, Whether it's art where it's damaged or scratched up in cases, which they do replace. That's the one thing I will give them credit for. They do replace a lot of the defects that have come through. They've also, if you go online, they will give you a poly cover for your joystick buttons up until the end of this month, I believe February. Uh, so I do give them credit for certain things. But there's some things that leave me scratching my head on their decision making for Arcade1ups. Again, I can't fault them for the manufacturing fully because they didn't know that they're going to get dead pixels on their monitors. But I do fault them for not having the best retort for having dead pixels on their monitors. Um, After reaching out to figure out what do they do with dead pixels, it turns out that their policy is that unless it has more than 5 dead pixels, they won't do anything about it. Now, typically, a lot of the regular consumers aren't going to notice dead pixels right away. I do because I deal with a lot of electronics on a daily basis. Now, I've never actually had a product out of the box that had dead pixels. That is extremely rare to me. And the fact that they won't fix it at all because that is a defect in their manufacturing is alarming to me. I know that some companies do certain things, but typically I would recommend if you have a dead pixel on your monitor, if you open up an Arcade1up, return it to the store right away because it's ridiculous that they won't truly take care of their customers because that is a fault of theirs and not of the customer. They also had me go through loops to try to even talk to them about what they should do with a dead pixel, asking me to unplug it, to jiggle the cords, which that's not how dead pixels work. So it makes me wonder what kind of information they do have in regards to dead pixels and monitors and stuff like that. Again, I will give them credit for certain other things because they are cheaper to deal with. They're more willing to take a little bit of a hit on, replacing side art and stuff like that. Again, it's cheaper for them to do that, and I completely understand they're one to not deal with a dead pixel, a single dead pixel on the monitor because that's where all of the arcade ROM is actually on the monitor. So that is by far the most expensive part of the Arcade1up. So I completely get that. I am extremely disappointed though in their, as a new company. They're not a new company in general, but new company when it comes to this product, that they aren't dealing with it better. But after talking to them in regards to this, they have learned a lot from their 2019 first wave or 2018 first wave, and they are going to probably step up their manufacturing game and make sure that there are more testing and making sure that they have better products to put into their arcade cabinets. So I do think that Arcade1up in the future will be a great product, and a product that I want to look more into. The Arcade1up community is booming and exploding with popularity because there are so many things you can do with an Arcade1up. It is a very convenient size for a collector, for a homeowner that doesn't have a large amount of space to deal with full-size arcade cabinets, because there's a huge difference between the sizes. But you're able to still get the experience. Now, again, I think it is at some point going to be a niche product where collectors won't be able to have all the space for all these upcoming products, but it is something that's really unique and nice for now, and that will continue to work in the near future for Arcade1up. I, again, love the product. I do think that their next few lines will be great, and that they will become a pretty big company through the next wave. But hopefully they fix their customer service or fix the manufacturing that will cause these defects in their products. Let me know if you guys have had any defects or issues with your Arcade1ups. I will have more Arcade1up products on the channel, as well as exploring the community, because the hacks and mods that they have been doing are amazing. And I'm actually going to be doing a mod to my own cabinet. Actually, spoiler alert, I am actually going to be making a Arcade1up cabinet, a custom made that size for a specific game in mind that is one of the near and dear to my heart. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Subscribe for more Arcade1up and video game content. Until next time, this is Dr. May. Make sure you guys get your game on. Peace.